Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I have some really young red wigglers here, and remember I told you I'm gonna add them to the urban worm bag. Well, that's what we're gonna do. They're gorgeous worms. They're young, but just because they are doesn't mean they don't have the powerhouse of devouring food scraps and chow and all that fun stuff. Look how gorgeous they are. So we're gonna go do that, and I'm gonna check on the urban worm bag and check the moisture, and then we're gonna take it from there. So this is the urban worm bag for those of you that are new here, and I've been wetting it with mosquito dunk water, which helps control flying insects. So we're gonna throw the worms in here. I have some peat moss down there. I have coconut coir. The only thing I don't have in here is a grit. So let's go get some kind of grit, and then we're gonna add. So I have here some oyster shell. Now sometimes I grind up my oyster shell into powder, and then there have been other moments where I just don't. Either my little I used to do it in a coffee grinder, either that thing broke or something happened. So I didn't bring anything down today. I don't feel like turning on my big grinder. So we're just gonna toss it in there. And you know, it'll eventually just dissolve. The worms will take care of it when it gets wet. So let's go get them. So here we are. They are so cute. Look at them. Oh my gosh. Sometimes when you get a worm order from me, when you pour it out, it's peat moss or coconut coir, usually peat moss. It looks like there's nothing there, but once you start wetting it, it'll come to life. And then you're like, oh, they are. You know, red wigglers are small. They are the smaller of the worms. So sometimes you just got to look closely, you know. We're just going to toss these guys in there. Oh my gosh, look at that. How cool. I am putting in here a pound mixed with some coconut coir and a little bit of peat moss. And I'm going to be feeding them some worm chow because I just want to see how they do with worm chow in here. And then I'll experiment with some other foods. And the worm chow that I feed them is my own blend. I have used Missouri in tough times when I can't make my worm chow or run out of it and I really need to feed my own herd, or I sell out of it. That happens. I do feed Missouri, but I have a lot because of that new machine I got. You know, it's no problem making it. So when you get your worms, I go like this. I sprinkle them, and I leave this bag uncovered, or any other container I use. I leave it uncovered so that they see the light, and then they're gonna disappear. So we're gonna watch them disappear. Look, it has literally been, I walked away for 3 minutes, and they're still there, but they're starting to go down. So now I'm gonna wet some shredded paper that I have, not shredded, this solid paper that I get in shipments, and then I'm gonna put it on the surface. So let me go soak this in my mosquito dunk water, and then we're gonna do that. So here I have some of my worm chow. Put that on the surface. I have my paper here that I soaked in mosquito dunk water. And we're gonna cover it. And we're gonna close this, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. We'll check back in a few days. All right, guys. So today is the next day that I put the worms in here. So we're gonna peek at them and see what they're doing. I'm absolutely loving this urban worm bag. And I love that the zipper is kind of thick. All right. Look at them. They're loving the chow. They're eating. Yay. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're doing great. So the chow is pretty much gone. So I'm going to give them a little more. That's another tip for you. I never feed again until I see the initial food gone. Now, some worms eat faster than others. I don't know why. It's just how it is. So if you go in and you see that there's still food, don't feed them. Wait for the next day. So let me go get more chow. So don't be discouraged by the size of the red wigglers. Some of them are just a little smaller than others. But even though they're small, and they are the smallest of worms, it goes to show you that their eating ability is still very powerful. So I'm just going to do a light sprinkle again. And I kind of go like this a little bit. And the paper's still very wet. So I'm going to cover it and put it back on. So I'll keep you guys updated on this. I think they're going to do wonderful in here. I've gotten a lot of great messages from people that have one. And if you're afraid to try one, just, I don't know, don't be afraid. Give it a chance. I was afraid to, but it's so far so good. So anyway, guys, press that subscribe button. Give me the thumbs up. Watch my videos. Share it with family and friends. And I'll see you all next time. Take care.